Yo guys, what's up? Fellas, Nadia, and welcome back to episode 45 of the Road to Glory. A little update, I've had so much trouble with all my systems lately. I changed to a new desk. I've got two different monitors, brand new setup so I can have a keyboard and a mouse rather than a laptop because I hate using a touchpad. I brought an Elgato so that my videos can now be one. So previously the way I was doing it is I had a game recorder and I had obviously my webcam. Those two footages were being recorded separately. I'd have to then take the game recorded footage, upload it onto the computer, open up video editing software, combine the two, align them up so that they match. So when I was saying what was happening, it was happening on the video. Whereas you will have noticed some of my videos are unaligned because sometimes the footage just doesn't match up with the length of the footage. So yeah, when I was setting up my Elgato, I had so many problems. I had it telling me that it needed a USB 3.0 to connect. I had a USB 3.0 on my laptop, but it wasn't recognising it. I downloaded the latest drivers, I updated, reinstalled the drivers, disabled them, enabled them again, restarted my computer numerous times, installed new software, updated everything I could. It still wasn't working. Turns out I had the cables plugged in the wrong way, so I spent about 2 hours fixing something that was a 10-second fix of me putting the cables in the wrong way, so that was really good. Then this morning I went to record this video and my Streamlabs was playing right up, so I'm just checking the footage is still there because I just literally went to record a video. I couldn't stop the recording, it was carrying on regardless of how long I hit the button for, and then if I closed down Streamlabs it lost the file, so obviously that was useless. I then went to record the video again, and halfway through, or literally 20 seconds in, the video lost footage. So I recorded like a 15-minute video and it was just my webcam in the corner and the rest of the middle screen just said no signal. So that went well. So we did open our rewards. Obviously I've lost the footage. You'd be surprised to know we didn't get much. So I will show you what players we got from rewards. The standard packs were terrible. We only got 18 wins, so we didn't get many great things. The red picks were pretty average. We got Ramsey and Blanco, so for 17 wins we got, an 84 and an 85. I wasn't really bothered about any of the red picks. There was no one in there I particularly wanted. So while we are in this section of the club, I will just show you that you want to check something. So these new special, what are they called? CONMEBOL Libertadores cards, whatever the hell they are. These are actually worth something because of the new SBC they released. So that one's 55 rated, he's worth about 1,000 coins. This one we've got 66 rated, he's worth about another 1,500 coins. This one here is worth like about 2.5k. So do check these cards in your club because they are worth something. An Argentinian left back should be one that's pretty good. So he looks to be worth about maybe 1.5, 2k. So yeah, that's another one that's good. So these are worth selling. I mean, if you're going to complete the SBC, obviously go and complete the SBC. I'll go and show you what I mean by that SBC. It's almost like, it's basically a league SBC, but for the Libertadores. So there are some really good cards in there, and they're not that expensive, I do believe. So we've got this one. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Where's show reward? Reward details. So this one we've got Lopez, who is absolutely insane. Cardozo is such a flashback card. I mean, if anyone's ever played FIFA obviously for a long while, you know that this guy used to be incredible, but he's got awful balance. We'll go and have a look at those cards after this in detail, and then these ones, they're okay cards, they're not amazing. That Bustos is pretty good, but yeah, so that's why those Libertadores players are actually worth something. In terms of the team of the week, boy oh boy did they bring out the big guns. Team of the week, Alain SAINT-MAXIMIN. I'm so happy they gave him one. It obviously makes him very good. Best winger in the game, bar none, no question. Neymar, Messi, no comparison to this card. The team of the week, why I wasn't bothered by the red picks was that none of one really stood out. I obviously have SAINT-MAXIMIN's one to watch already, so getting his red would have been pointless. Wan-Bissaka, it's a nice card. I can imagine this is very good in-game, but I also have Team of the Year Trent untradeable, so I already have an English right-back from that league. There's some nice high-rateds in there. Parejo's very high-rated. Havertz is a nice card, but agility and balance, I feel, let him down. But it's not terrible. Mane, obviously the reason I would be disappointed if I'd got Mane is because we actually got a red Mane over the weekend, because EA released a player pick objective, so you could get a red FUT Champions player for 10 wins, 18 wins and 24 wins. The 10 wins was 1 of 5 and no cap on the rating, and the 18 wins was 3 player picks minimum 87 rating, and the 24 was 88 plus, and you got 2 picks from that. So the choices I got were this Mane, a 91 record breaker Aguero, or 87 Pjanic. So the reason I went with Mane is I think he's much better in this game than Aguero is, and because I wanted a central player to play wide, because I already have Neymar, who I bring into the cam spot, and obviously Mane, naturally a winger, I move out to the left wing. So that was why I was happy with that pick, and obviously strong links to Trent as well. That's fantastic, and we are using Saint-MAXIMIN in the team now again. 5-star, 4-star skills, and he's got good stamina for a winger. The dribbling's already fantastic. 98 agility now. He's going to be so good on the ball. 90 all of his. But he's got 78 passing because the free kick accuracy lets it down. He's got 80 shooting because the volleys and the penalties let it down. He's got 99 shot power now. He's got 93 finishing, 99 attack positioning now. It's a very, very good card in my opinion. Obviously the pace is already good. I think it's going to be very usable, and I am going to use it. I liked it when it was an 82. So he's got like 170 goal contributions in 240 games, and a lot of those would have been when he was a 79. So bearing in mind that, I'd say that's pretty good. So that's the team. We're just going to carry on using that team from now on. So in terms of players I've been looking at buying, obviously, there was a few more things we got. So we got Muller and Vertonghen in rewards as well. That was the best we got from walkouts. So I picked up a few cards here. So let's look at the icons. So I've started doing some different icons that I've looked at trading. So I got this one for 340, and he's already up at like 389, so that's pretty good. Cannavaro was brought at 300, and he is not that much high, 310, but he's got room to rise. Obviously Zanetti, I got that one at 305, but this one was really good because I got this at 280 with a shadow, and he's already at 330, so that's very, very good for me. Campbell, I got a good deal on this one at 280. Again, he's now 330 by the looks of things. I got this one for I think 310, so that's not too bad as well. And I brought a couple of these Renan Lodi's. So the reason I brought him was because of Alexandro's Moments card got released, and obviously Brazilian left back as well. People are going to sell off their card and then go and get Lodi. So hopefully, I'm just going to check that we've still got. So the screen is still showing, so that's good. I'll just put that back. So I'll go and show you what I mean here. So I worked out how I can show you what my web browser is showing. So now we can look on Footbin and look at players' stats and things like that. So Renan Lodi, my laptop is running incredibly slow now though with all this stuff on it, to be fair to it. It's struggling. So Renan Lodi I brought at 150, 160 I believe I got. When I checked a minute ago he was like 170. So that's pretty good. He's obviously got a lot more room to rise. It's a very good card as well, obviously very meta. People are definitely going to want to use this card. The page is loaded itself, we'll just wait for the price. So there we go, the price updated, so 170, obviously he's 197 on PES, so he's got room to rise there definitely. Max price range of 480 as well, so at 170 I'd say he's got a lot of room to rise. Another one we looked at was Tomori. Now the reason I picked up Tomori was obviously Wan-Bissaka in Team of the Week, and people getting him in red picks. Tomori is a strong link. Now this one hasn't gone as well for me. I brought 2 at 390. I brought Tomori's at, and I think last time I checked he was 387, so he hasn't gone up as much as I wanted yet. Just waiting here. Again, another fantastic card though. If you ever use this card, I've used it in draft. Oh my god, it is absolutely insane card. So yeah, he's 387, so that's not great for me. I just want to have a look, see if we can go and check out these SBC players. So it was Lopez I wanted to check. I wanted to check what the price of the SBCs were coming in at. And we do also have Obviously a flashback Boateng they released as well, which is a very, very good card. Well, Footbid is absolutely a fantastic website for any, looking at players' stats in games, looking at SBC costs, looking at SBC solutions, looking at this, where I got the majority of my trading from, was just looking at graphs and stuff like that. So you can see the two Libertadores and Sudamericas. That one's 170 and that one is so that's only 114k. That's really not bad for that Lopez card. I'll show you what I mean about it. Is it going to let me click on him? Or is this going to take me to the solutions? I want to show you this Lopez card for 110k. That's really not that bad. So it's not going to... so we'll go and search for him. Oh, I've hit the wrong thing. No, we don't want to be looking... I was going to say, I thought Messi was the most expensive there, but its rating is it Cristiano Ronaldo? It's nearly 9 million now. That is incredible. Right, we want Lopez. No, it's not going to bring up the one we want straight away. Because I feel like there is going to be many more Lopez's. So the one we want is... Oh, they're both called Lissandro as well. Brilliant. So helpful. But this is the one we want to look at because he's actually got ridiculous stats. Let's say for only 110k, this SBC coming in at, and this is why I like Footpin as well. We can go on here and put chem styles on players and see what we want to run on a player. So you can run anchor on him, and he goes to a 97 centre back. His pace is pretty good. His defending stats minimum is 94, and that's interceptions. Like, it's absolutely incredible. The only reason I wouldn't run an anchor is because his physical stats don't need that boost. You're only getting +3 on strength and +3 on aggression. As if you run a shadow on him, you're getting a much bigger pace boost, and his strength and aggression are still 96 and 96, and his jumper is still 99. His stamina, you can't improve that. So that, for me, is the best way to go about it, is to put a shadow on him, because his pace is now insane, and his defending is now insane as well. And really good things about him: he's got incredible composure, incredible reactions, really good ball control, great agility, short passing 95 as well. I mean, this is a card that, for 140k, I'd be interested in looking at using. You only need a Zanetti really to link him. There's so many icons people have from icon swaps now that I believe that is a nice card, and maybe one that we'll look at doing, because for 114k that's not too bad. But yeah, that will be the end of this video. I didn't really pick up anything else. We're just waiting for a few more players to rise. But yeah, check your clubs for those Libertadores players. Obviously, they are looking to be a little bit pricey, so that's not too bad. But yeah, if you did enjoy today's video, please drop a like, and if you want to see more content, subscribe to the channel. But until the next one, I'm out of here.